Yes, yes, it's Friday at Hip Hop Kemp, and we are joined on the Hip Hop Kemp sofa by.
Roth, man, the hip hop camp sofa. Does it talk?
Depends what you ask it, I guess. Depends what change you can find. There's a lot of rappers that have been sitting in these chairs, so loose change is pretty heavy. So, fresh off the main stage this afternoon, how was it for you, man?
It was awesome, man. We got to perform some of my favorite music while the sun was setting. And whenever that's happening, like the crowd is it's like coming into a very special place. So, man, it was amazing. And now we're just cooling out, drinking some Russian vodka.
Russian vodka in the Czech Republic. Is it your first time in the Czech Republic?
It is, man. And we get to hang in Prague for the weekend. So, yeah, we get to hang, man. We get to spend some time, which is very rare. Usually in touring, you're like in and out. So we're here.
And have you been recommended any spots in Prague to hit?
No, do you have anything?
I got something. We'll ask the sofa, maybe.
Hey, Sofa. Sofa, do you have any spots where I should hang out while I'm in Prague until Sunday?
Depends on the change that we find in it again. Exactly. So tell us about the album, actually. There's a lot of videos surfacing, interesting videos, like a 360 one, you jumping around, and a heavy band influence. So tell us about your new material.
So that's Roth. That was with Knots Raw, kind of a continuation from our Roth EP with drums by Travis Barker. And then, just kind of testing out different things. Like we did the sushi video, the laundry video. We have a new joint coming out, Oops. And it's just because the music industry is changing so crazy, man. So it's like, it's really tough to put 2, 3, 4 years into an album, have it come out and not have it be supported properly. So for me, I'm kind of brick by brick putting out music consistently, single-wise, just to make sure we're gaining attention. And then coming in the next year, 2017, I'll be putting out a new full-length album.
Okay. And what about how do you go about putting together an album? You take time out and say this is time to write, or are you gathering tracks and then you decide, or what's the deal?
Yeah, I mean, typically I like when it's kind of it's a cohesive feeling. So it's not like bits and pieces of recordings over the past 3-4 years. I like to maybe take out, whether it be 2 weeks, 2 months, maybe 6 months at the most, to really sit down and let kind of the music catch up to my life. For me, I don't write every day. I don't sit down and say, man, I got to get these bars out. A lot of conversations will be had, something special like Let's Ask the Sofa, and now I'll write that down. And then next thing you know, I have a rap song called Let's Ask the Sofa. And like, that's kind of how I make sure my life and my music are kind of on the same level. I don't like releasing recordings from 4 years ago, because it's not accurate to where I am right now.
Not so relevant
Of
to
course.
you personally. So what about the other end of the scale? Because I know you're nice with freestyle, so is that something you actively practice, or do you prefer the spontaneousness of it? Or
Yeah, I think it's important. It's a kind of a community element. You know what I mean? Whenever you're with other MCs and other people, there's kind of a community side to it. I never grew up really battle rapping. Like battle rapping wasn't my thing, but like kind of ciphering, being with kids, other kids, like whether we sit around sofas, whether we sit around and hang out after Master Ace performs, you know what I mean? It's all kind of part of it, the social community aspect of it.
and which came first for you, writing or freestyle?
Both, man. Actually, I used to beatbox. I was beatboxing first for kind of rappers, and then one of my close friends was like, hey, dude, you should start rhyming. So, we would free a little bit, and then we started concentrating on writing songs and cohesive thoughts. And I think that's what I've been working on most recently, is just how to write a really good song. Because, rappers, it's tough, man. People always want to do what they can't do, right? So rappers, when you look at our lyric sheet, it's like that long. And then you look at like a Beatles record, and it's like 4 words. And it's just like, sometimes I'll be like, man, like, I wish I could write a song in 6 words. But then I just got back to the fact that, like, hey, man, rapping is what I do, and it's who I am, and continue to do that. But you see the new influences on whether it be retro hash and stuff like that. That's me practicing and working on my songwriting. Yeah.
What about collaborations with Chuck? Is he going to be on the new albums?
Of course. Chuck's a part of everything that I do. Again, the cool thing about Ev is that he's one of my best friends, man. So he's consistently putting out music. He just put out Ev Zeppelin that I was a part of. And the cool thing about that, again, is the community side of things. We're making music with the people we hang out with. And whenever that's the case, I think you can hear it in the recordings. It's fun, it's natural, and it works. And so, Chuck and I, a lot of people love the music that we make, and it's probably because we're close friends.
Sounds good, man. It's some of the best stuff. I rate it highly. Any last words, Asher, before you bounce?
Nah, man, Hip Hop Camp, one of the best festivals probably in the world, man. And you guys been going strong for a really long time.
15 years now.
15 years.
There is one question I have to ask, otherwise the Czech heads will kill me. Have you tried Czech beer? We know that you're, or the beer pong. Have you tried the beer pong?
I just got past the Russian vodka. That's it. So I need some Czech beer.
It's pretty tough.
Let me get some Czech beer. And let's enjoy the rest of the night. Master Ace, Redman and Method Man gonna come up. So we've got a lot of classic people here tonight. And thank you guys for having me. Hip Hop Camp. Peace.